Welcome to Talk of the Town 311. I'm your host, Ben Brown. The podcast for today is a short podcast. It's going to be on communication. Um, when I went to Northern Illinois, and one of my liberal art classes was Communication 101. And in Communication 101, there are three aspects of communications that a speaker must hone in on, to become a great speaker or a good speaker, and also to connect with his audience or her audience. Um, those three aspects of communication are ethos, logos, and pathos. Ethos being ethical, logos, logical, and pathos. How can I put this? I don't want to say emotional, but make a connection with your audience, and that is through emotions. So you start off with ethos. Ethos is it's one of those things to where you have to let the audience know that you're authentic, that you know what you're talking about, that you're credible. This can be through books you wrote. This can be speeches or past speeches that you have made. This could be accreditations, be certifications, and if you're speaking there, I'm pretty sure the audience, they have looked you up and that everything checks out, and they did research and they found that you're credible, and that's one of the big things of ethos. It's your credibility. Basically, yeah, that's what it is. It's your credibility. Okay, we move on to logos. Are you logical? Are you reasonable? Are you do you have good reason? Do you bring out the intellectual thing that's in your audience that they're looking for, that they want they want to be you know shit, lost of words. Well, you know what I'm talking about. You know, you don't want to be BS. This guy saying that he's just saying big words, and it's not appealing to your intellect. And he's like, wait a minute, he's just a sham. He's a flim flam man. But then if he's saying things, you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I've heard about that. I know. So you know that this guy has done his research, and that he's appealing to your intellect. Okay, we come to pathos. Pathos is emotion, or it's an emotional connection. Is that like you have a speaker and he's speaking to the audience, and he reveals or relays to you a situation that happened in his past, in his life, and he can look through the audience and see if that has happened in your life. If a person says, yeah, I can understand, that happened to me, you're nodding to the thing that he just revealed. And like with that, he's able to tie in and pull out um your emotional past. And he's also able to pull out his emotional past too, in order to make that connection. Those are the two things that will connect him to the audience, is the emotions that come out. So that's the thing to remember. So when you're speaking, and this can be like, yeah, with voiceovers as well. Remember those three things: ethos, logos, and pathos. Ethos, are you credible? Ethics. Logos, are you logical or just a BS? Pathos, are you emotional? Or can you bring out emotional? Can you pull that out of your audience? Can you pull that out of yourself to convey a message? With that, I'm done. This is Talk of the Town 311. I'm your host, Ben Brown, signing off.